right, Libra, here we go. This is Libra, out of communication with somebody. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some messages with my deck of many things here, and then we are going to do a 3D, 4D, 5D just to see what's going on. But for right now, what is coming through from someone you are out of contact with at the moment, Libra? Someone that's on your mind, you are out of contact with. I got, and if you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. And I'll be your huckleberry. I feel like somebody is ready to have that hard conversation. And they almost expect you to be mad at this point. Remember, you can always walk away. The game ends when you stop playing. Would you be you if we weren't we? All right. So this definitely sounds like one of those type of soul relationships where you push each other to your boundaries a lot. And now these could be in good cycles. Sometimes that is exactly what somebody comes in for a soul contract for, is to help you overcome serious issues within yourself. Rebirth there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's people force us to look in the mirror, even if it's somebody who's accusing us of something that is not even us, right? Like, that's not what I'm like at all. Ooh, addicted. I feel like you're either dealing with someone with a lot of addictions, or the shadow you're fighting is an addiction shadow, whether it's yours or theirs. Could be both, usually. In connections like that, you guys are mirroring each other in some way, shape, and form. It may not seem like an addiction to you because it's not a cliche addiction. Sometimes addictions can be shopping. Sometimes addictions can be totally legal. They all deal out upside down. I turn them over. So I take it as they dealt to you, not to me. Alright, now remember, this is a timeline for you, Libra, right now, as it stands with you and whoever this is that we have connected you to here today. Messages are timeless. Why I am not dating them. All right, Libra, here we go. All right. I see that you do realize, even on the 3D, that this is the end of a cycle, a completion of a cycle. You know, whatever this is needs to end. You're over feeling conflicted. You are over being oppressed and ready to take control of your own world. You are tired of having to defend everything and all the time and all the false judgments that go around. And I feel that you're really being pulled to move in a different direction at this point. On the 5D line, Libra, I really do see you as the hermit here, in between a divine soul connection and someone who is toxically controlling, super duper controlling. like have to have control over you. I get a really strong sense of, you know, someone who is not diagnosed with personality disorder, but is actually a narcissist playing that role, right? To have control over you, and a divine soul connection that you are in between. But you are in between. I feel like you are not engaging with either of these energies right now because it's just too much chaos. Whatever these two are that you are in between, you don't really want to even be in between them. So you're going to try to focus on moving on from all those cups for right now. If they're meant to be, you'll cross their paths again, right? Right now it's time to focus on building your skills, right? On the 5D is telling you that, yeah, you've got a lot of burdens right now that are not yours. They're not yours to deal with. They're not your responsibility. They're not even your problem. That's why I said I feel like that addiction card that popped up is more probably for them than for you. You might have your issues that they mirror, but definitely you're carrying someone else's toxic burdens right now. And once you complete that cycle with the 10, right, you move right into the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is that self-love inner energy that builds you into the 10 of Cups. Attracts the 10th cup, right? But you have to be able to be okay being on your own and loving yourself, right? I see you still need to focus on planting those seeds in the 3D and making 3D moves within the physical dimension. Don't just keep plotting and thinking and planning and scheming in your head or, you know, with your spirit guides. It's time to actually take physical movements all the way down. Like I said, once you start taking these movements in this direction, you got a lot of passionate energy coming in, masculine passionate energy, Knight of Wands coming in. If you're masculine, this is so that you'll be more energized to go out and about and back in your libido energy, sacral energy, right? Positively, right? And Hierophant, with a more better understanding of how to heal and get into this energy before you enter your next relationship, right? Beautiful. I love that message. That was a good message. This is a big rebirth for you that's going on right now, right? If this is not your addiction to deal with, it's time to move on from this thing. And if it is your addiction to deal with, then you really need to work on overcoming that for you. And if that means you have to move on from somebody who feeds your addiction, then that's what has to happen. That's what's hard when one person, when you guys come together and one person tries to elevate out of a toxic type of cycle and the other person doesn't want you to because of an addiction. That's usually a breaking point. You're either going to drop back down into their bullshit with them and back into those toxic cycles that have not been getting you guys anywhere for ever how long. You know, I really do feel you're torn between two people with this. Like I said, you have that ultra controlling person, and then you have the person that you are out of contact with as well. So I also feel like you're out of contact with both of them. Honestly, Libra, I get a strong sense that you are out of contact with both of them. One is right there in your reality, and you're not even really engaging with them, and the other one is someone that you have a really strong soul connection with that you're not engaging with either. Okay? So I feel like you really need to take some time to think about what it is that you want for you. I definitely think it's time for Libra to take some Libra time. All right? Those are the messages that I have for y'all for right now. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you. Please remember, click bells, spank buttons, and I'll talk to you later.